Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl, Owamie, aka Mseleku, bringing back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, obviously this is a new year, new me. Same intro, who this? Okay, if you missed me, guys, even if you didn't miss me, which hopefully I hope you did, please do make sure that you press that thank you button, and also please make sure that you actually press the thumbs up button. Guys, please like this video. My like ratio has been quite low. I think it's because I don't ask you guys, especially in the beginning of the video. So please let me just remind you, ninjas, do not forget, just like the video, comment in even if you are just to say ninja signing in, and then you will give your opinion after. There's no problem even if you comment twice, even if you comment 5 times. Honestly, there's no problem. I give you that permission, okay? And also make sure that you share the videos. Please share to like Facebook, share to different TikTok, and just make sure that you tag me. That also helps me a lot. Anyway, ninjas, let's go ahead and get into this. We're gonna talk about the Mseleku wives. Okay, Mseleku's wives have literally come out to play. The true colors have now come out to play, and the true colors can now literally be sent to my throat. Now, I think that it is no secret that I have spoken about this. Polygamy, in my personal opinion, benefits one person, and the person that it benefits is the husband. Okay, the man that has 2 wives or more wives is the one that benefits. Number one, he's forever having sex, because one wife or another is gonna be horny, and so no matter how, he chooses whatever he does. That's the first thing that I personally believe. I don't really believe that there's anything that a man in a polygamous marriage benefits except for the last, and which is never also quenched, because even if they have 4 wives, they will still have girlfriends and concubines, want wife number 5, and still have girlfriends on top of that. So it is what it is. But I've always said it to say that I'm absolutely against it, especially when it comes to the people that suffers the most are the kids, because as kids you don't really benefit anything. I do understand that, okay, you can have a big family, okay, that is fine. Have I seen that as something that is like, wow, my father has 20 kids and I'm so happy about it? I've not seen that. Maybe if they're rich, as I'm saying, I've not seen that. Okay, now Mseleku has 4 wives. Obviously at this point that talks for wife number 5. He wants wife number 5 sharp, or what happens. But there's a clip that I actually saw, you guys, and this is a clip where wife number 3, I'm just not even going, you guys, to like stress myself by mentioning their names. Mseleku has wife number has 4 wives. I'm gonna call them in their respective numbers. Okay, so Mseleku's wife number 3 and wife number 1, they seem to be very close. In my personal opinion, I was quite surprised, to see the fact that, wow, they seem like they're very close. Seems like it's a sisterhood that they literally have. When it was wife number 1's birthday not so long ago on social media, I did even see it. Wife number 3 literally took a cake, surprised her. She was very happy they were together. Wife number 3 is someone that I personally feel like, she tries her best to always, keep the peace. There are people that have speculated. Unfortunately, she has not had a child as of yet in her marriage, right? And so, there are some people that are saying, oh, she kisses his ass because she knows she doesn't have kids with him, hey, blah, blah, blah. Which personally, I don't think so. I think that that's just her personality. She's a very lovable person. She does seem like she's someone that has a very lovable spirit. Sometimes I personally just feel like, yeah, there are certain things that she will say and I will highly disagree with. Like the part where she was talking about whether you want to or not, you need to have sex with your husband or whatever. And I'm just like, child, like that's easy for you because you're getting it like probably once or 1 week in a month. Okay, try that ish thing with a man full time and you're the only one. Okay, so I feel like, as a wife, if you're just not feeling it completely, you do have a right to say, yo, I'm just not feeling like, be free. It should not be sort of like a job. So that's the part that I would say, one of the statements that I just disagreed with her. But there are some people that think that she's a bit of a pick-me-up. No, okay, she does have her own different how can I say this, the wines she does have her own different perspective when it comes to different things, and I think that that's absolutely allowed. Now she's about to get married, so they're about to go and do umembeso for her. And this is like a Zulu culture where the husband's family or the wife's family, I think that they do it both ways, but at this point it does seem like it's the Mseleku household that's supposed to go to wife number 3's home and actually do the umembeso ceremony. That is where they go there with gifts and everything. So it's sort of part of the culture and the tradition when, you know, a woman is getting married or about to get married, you know, and so it's something that is great. You know, you get very excited and all that, and it is nice. Now obviously she had to call her husband's wives, and she basically invited them to say, hey, I would love for you guys to actually be, you know, to actually attend. Now wife number 1 immediately said, nope, I ain't doing that. Even when she was talking, it was very arrogant in my personal opinion. She was like, I'm done with this, I'm just not doing it, I'm not doing marriages, weddings anymore. You know, I can't come to your wedding or your members though, because this has to do with Mseleku. No, Jack, if obviously you can't do anything that has to do with Mseleku and his otherwise, then probably just, you know, that manhood should be a no-go zone area, because we're always going anyway. Like, what do you mean that because of this thing like y'all are intertwined? Okay, you are literally using the same equipment at this point, and the fact that everybody is having kids, that equipment probably ain't even wrapped. So at this point I feel like y'all can even wear each other's underwear. Like, that's my personal opinion. That's the thing. Like, when it comes to like istembu, it's so disgusting for me. It's literally like, it's just something that I'm not for it, and I'm sorry if somebody's out there and therefore, you know, the polygamous life, and I'm not saying that, you know, it's disgusting for other people. It's just for me, I just know I'm not doing that. You understand? Especially for wives, bruh, like that's a lot. You understand? But yeah, the first wife is basically out here making it seem like because the husband is involved, she can't be. But I'm like, but you are involved in other things that your husband is involved with the wives. You understand? So I'm not understanding. And then after that, when she tried to find out, okay, how come you're not coming to me, wife number 3, but when it was wife number 2, you, wife number 1, was able to go, and she basically just said that, you know, and she will explain maybe later or some other time, but like akazazingeni, she's no longer interested in this conversation basically. Now wife number 2, wife number 3 even said it, that she has just never liked me. So obviously her answer was no, okay, that she's not going to make it. She did say that, you know, she might actually send her child to go and represent her as if she's like some dead person in the grave, and then they're like, okay, you can go and represent your mother. Like, I've never seen someone go and represent somebody. If you're there for yourself. Like, you know, if she doesn't want to go, she should just go ahead and say that the whole nonsense of, oh, I'm gonna have my child will come and, you know, represent me, that's crap. But anyway, you know, wife number 4 actually did end up saying that she was going to make it, and I felt, you know, that was actually nice. I did see that wife number 3 was quite hurt when it comes to this whole situation, and I think that this honestly just proved the point that I've been saying, that, you know, istembu, guys, is not for the weak. It's not for the weak-hearted. It will break even the strongest in the bunch. And again, the other thing that I can go ahead and say is that Mseleku should have never ever had this wives. Okay, he should have just stick to wife number 1, or maybe at most just wife number 1, wife number 2, because Mseleku is not a strong enough man. And that's my opinion. It's not a strong enough man. Because one thing I know, I've seen people that are vendor men that are in istembu and shibubu. If they say you're going there, you're going there. it's built for this. Like, it's not for the weak. You cannot be a weakling and think, or you can be a man that is in istembu. You can't. So I think that at this point, he's also failing his wives, because everybody seems like they're doing whatever it is that they want to do. The way they talk to him, it's like he's a child. There's absolutely no respect, in my personal opinion. Every wife just is gonna go off however they want. The next thing you know, he will be there crying. Ciao. It's a mess, honestly. I did see another comment again that was like, you know, this is why I tell you guys, or istembu is not for the weak, or it's not something that is just light. if wife number 3 can leave this man, she might actually go out there and find that she can have kids. That's a comment that I saw someone making, and I was like, yes, I do also know and understand that, you know what, as blacks, yeah, there's definitely witchcraft, you guys. People do voodoo, people do whatever, and the way that they actually act, they have expressed that wife number 3, it's not their favorite, especially wife number 1 and wife number 2. Wife number 2 has, like, you just even see it on her face, or she's not here for wife number 3 whatsoever, in my personal opinion, you understand? And so if you're someone that is out there considering to be, like, you know, in Istanbul and all that, think about it well, hey? Just think about it well, cause wow. But anyway, go ahead and comment down below and let's move on to the next topic. Now, managers, the next topic that we're going to talk about, I'm going to just talk about this on top. There have been allegations that have been brought up for Mseleku, saying that Ugirl is a home wrecker, and there's a woman that's claiming that she actually came in and basically Mseleku and this woman's husband, they came to her to suggest that, you know, she gets married and they become, I guess, you know, they get into a polygamous marriage, which obviously she said no, rightfully and respectfully so. And then, so, you know, she was asking to say that, girl, if we so much into this polygamous nonsense, then why is it that you didn't stay with your cheating ass husband so that he can now marry his own makwapeni? So she's been accusing her of, you know, being a home wrecker and a home breaker. And you know, me personally, what do I think? I do think that if this was not true, then I feel like Mseleku should have already come up and said something by now. But I feel like she definitely just prayed and played on this whole scandal, you know, dialing down, which it has. You know, people are gonna only be shocked for a day or 2 or 3, and she's a celebrity. I mean, I'm not even a celebrity, and I know this at this point, so she also knows this. Do I think that Mseleku is as nice as she acts out to be? No, I honestly do not. I don't know her, but I personally feel like, girl, there's certain things that you do that to me, they're just too shady, okay? Like the fact that, you know, you just refuse to come out here and tell the truth and give us exactly what you've promised us, okay? I'm not even going to bite down on that. I know that there are people that literally want me to be like, oh, you know, guys, oh my god, she's so nice, you know, she speaks so softly, I'm Prince Anhle. No, okay, I'm not a woman that is easily manipulated. My emotions are not that. My brain, come up with what you said you were going to give us. Let's now make a decision ourselves, because at this point your soon-to-be ex-husband, who's your husband still, has come out here and basically put out allegations that you're lying. His sister has come out and called you a horrible human being, and now there's a woman that is out here saying that Dewey is out there breaking people's marriages and ish. So how about you just do what you promised and give us that damn press conference? And so the reason why, honestly, I just felt that I was not going to like go on and read everything that was going on. I was going to just shorten it, as because of, I do already believe that you know, this whole change has been spoken of. If you want the full story and everything, you can go ahead and check Red Life. I did see that he covered it well, and you can just check his channel and you will definitely get the story that is well covered over there. But anyway, from Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Please share, guys. Make sure that you share on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and tag me, okay? And so yeah, I love you, ninjas. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.